crazy predictions that may just work out. Commentator curses, you know, the usual, all that good stuff.
Ooh.
Oh wow, Lamp in the first chest. And we see both our players going with the same early route. We see a Roy Koopa on the left and Veetorp with the classic Link. Oof.
Is HurfyDurfy going to do Hooligan? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Houlihan, the... Now, there's a lot of dialogue going on about Houlihan these days. Is it worth it anymore? Because it used to be super worth it before, but version 26 seems to have lots of rupees. Speak of the devil, we got red rupees for the first tier, I believe, in the tree poles. Veetorp having a little bit of trouble getting that bush crab. Oh, and he's sold. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so speaking of extra rupees.
Yeah, I don't think Hooligan is a good idea in this seat now.
Well, we'll see. If Veetorp decides to... Actually, no, 160 is a good stopping point, because that will be enough for him to A, buy bombs, and B, check the bottle vendor. Veetorp, I didn't even... Did you see what was there in Lumberjack? Because I sure didn't.
I didn't catch it. Was too quick.
If there was something up there, it must have been the exact same color as the background, because I could not tell. Wow. So Lamp and Silver's ready. That's convenient. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of hoping for a very late sword seed. Because we've had a couple of those, and they've always been very entertaining. And now that we have Moon Pearl, that's suddenly even, yeah, could be a possibility. Could you imagine our players being in the Dark World without ever getting the sword? I can. What about you, Tara? What are you looking for? Are you looking for crystals and pendants in the Light World?
I hope... Well, we already saw a bit of it, but I hope as many crystals in the Dark World as ever, and no sword.
Well, I think we saw a Pendant Desert, Tower of Hera was one of the double-chested fairy crystals, and then Eastern was crystal number 1 or something, so... Veetorp going to get his bombs, and then he'll have to walk back and do all the stuff here. Let's see what we find.
More rupees.
Oh, it's flute. Wow. Okay, so that is crazy. It depends on if Meyer is a pendant or not. If Meyer is a pendant, that flute might not be required. But that is a good chunk of routing option, or, you know, quick routing movement. Yeah, there it is. As a very important movement item that might possibly get taken out of the equation.
Well, they have a good chance it's not required since 2 crystals are in the Light World.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just gotta hope for, like, Pendant Meyer, Pendant T-Rock or something. At least Pendant Meyer. I, for one... No. I would like to see a Pendant Meyer, because I would like to see these races get shorter and shorter, because that'd be interesting.
Another possibility where flute can be required is when the book is in desert, and your only option to get in it is to flute to Maya and then mirror into desert.
Oh yeah, that is a good point. Now,
Yes.
as far as I know, that would only be required if this ends up Pendant Desert Palace ends up holding an item, or if this ends up being a pedestal seed too. Which, you know, nobody wants pedestal seeds. Come on, if they wanted to watch players play through the whole game and beat every dungeon, we'd just watch NMG, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing crazy going on in Kakariko yet. Just a green potion, so they'll be conveniently able to check the sick kid. Yeah, definitely too early to tell what their next routing option will be. More than likely the South Shore trip, and with the Moon Pearl in hand, they can do the whole water walk into Waterfall to check those two chests as well. Now, at this point, though, that Houlihan's looking pretty useful to me. Let's see if Veetorp pulls up a 300 rupees somewhere. Veetorp gonna be checking his dying uncle, grabbing the silver arrows from his clutches. Looks like he's also gonna grab some rupees again. Though he might not, since he's getting beat up a little bit. Though I believe it only counts if you take damage after getting the first kill.
Yep.
So I think he's good. So Tara, tell me, how do you like to route the early game?
I always do the same. I go to Sanctuary. If there are bombs, I go straight to Lost Woods, Kakariko, and then South Shore. If no bombs, I'm gonna farm them in the Haunted Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Then go to Kakariko backwards.
It's a good routing option.
And there was Cane of Samaria in the library.
So we already know... Actually, we don't. Because this could be Pendant Mire and Pendant T-Rock. And as long as the big key isn't on the right side in G-Tower, that cane might be useless, so... we still don't have enough information to really piece this seed together yet. Veetorp's gonna have to be careful. I mean, 2 hearts is plenty to get through this dungeon, but without a sword, you know, it makes things a little bit more difficult. There's
Yeah, it's 300 rupees.
There's the 300. Guys, Houlihan, it's done. Just stop it. It's over. Let it go. Ooh.
Okay.
So we have almost Dark World access. I caught myself before I said it. Because we still need a sword to cut down that curtain. I was so close to doing a dumb, and I saved myself, so. And I'm not, personally, I'm not against this whole play down into Zelda's chest, or Zelda's cell in Escape without a sword. As long as you have a stun item, like a hookshot or a boomerang, it's really not that bad. Of course, you still need to have a full set of bombs if you want to be successful at it, but... because each blue guard takes 2 bombs, the one green guard takes 1. There's a fire rod. Hey, there's a weapon. Yeah, so you need at least 5 bombs to get down to here, and then you could just do what Veetorp did and use pot strats. Just don't miss. Oof, that's rough. All for a dungeon map. Feels bad.
Yeah.
But conveniently, he will be able to make his way through the sewer, which I'm assuming is why he made the Death Warp choice. Let's see what that middle item is. And if it's a small key, he can keep going and see what's in the back half. If it's not a small key, then he'll have to come back. What do you think, Tara? Do you think as soon as one of these players gets a sword, they'll make the Aga play?
I don't think so.
Because there's definitely still a lot of options left at this point. There's Sahasrara, Eastern. If they find a glove, that opens up Death Mountain.
Well, there are the boots.
Ooh, okay. Boots to get Kane. So that's done. And now we can check Bonk Rocks as well. So that's good. Good find for Herfy. And Veetorp did find the small key in sewer, so he will get to clear all of this. If he finds a glove in there, then that's gonna be awesome. Let's hope he does. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. You also need a bomb to kill that one rat. So you need 6 bombs. 6 bombs, guys, is all you need. As long as you don't mess up. 7 bombs. You need 7 bombs, as long as you don't mess up. I keep forgetting stuff. And Herfy picking up his sword, wow.
Yep.
Sorry, Tara. I'll let you call stuff out.
Ooh. The hammer and the back of escape.
Ooh. Well, hey. Both our players finding a weapon at the exact same time, pretty much. And it looks... Well, I don't know, Herfy. What are you doing? You gonna go make the escape play, or you gonna make the Aga play? Either of them could potentially be good.
I think he's gonna do the escape play.
Yeah. Because at this point, our players are just looking for a glove. Once they find a glove, then that opens up the Dark World. But with the boots in hand, they could do Aga Tower and get that flute. Yeah, I don't know about you, but this would be a hard decision to make. I guess I would kind of be hoping for Glove, so I can at least get up to... Well, Glove will get me to the Dark World, regardless.
I also would hope for the clothes to find.
Oh, you know what they should do? They should go talk to Sahasrara. Find out where at least one of the pendants is. Since we don't know where the green pendant is.
I hope one of them does that.
That would be awesome. I'd be totally down for that. And as long as Veetorp keeps making his route around Lake Hylia, he will be getting his boots as well, so that's good.
Ooh. Mini-Moldoms of hammer.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Veetorp. It's tough. It's really tough with hammer. But he didn't have any bombs, so that... I mean, he had 1. So that wasn't really an option for him.
It seems he is going to Sahasrara. God, I hate his name.
Is it Sahasrara or is it Sahasrara? That's the age-old question. Or at least, you know, all the other crazy names that people come up from. Now, this is unfortunate for Herfy. He will be missing out on the hammer, but he didn't have really the health. He had too much health, which is a strange inconvenience to have in order to get an easy, quick death warp. Veetorp, talk to him! Do it! Come on, it'll be funny. Okay, Herfy, you talk to him then. There we see the Ether Medallion. No! Somebody talk to him, please. He's a lonely old man. Do it, do it, do it, do it! Ah! Asking too much of our players. Oh, well, alright. Herfy making the Eastern play. Not a bad one. And Veetorp, round 2, Mini Moldoran Cave with the hammer.
Let's hope he has more luck now.
Oh, that's talk about luck. Now, I wonder, we saw Herky bail out after getting the boots. I wonder if Veetorp will make his trip. If he survives. Oh, no. Oh, it's so brutal when you don't have a weapon.
Hmm.
I mean, Fire Rod Hammer is great, but... Yeah, that's rough. Oh,
close.
Wow. You know, honestly, I would have probably... I don't know, I probably would have missed that. What a very nice gamble to make. Well, I don't know if it's really a gamble. Early Eastern Palace is, like, probably one of the safest choices to make early game, so...
I think
right,
the next step he does is after Eastern is the back half of escape.
Yeah, that would be nice. Hopefully we see a save and quit out of him after he checks the big chest and goes straight to Sanctuary. Veetorp picking up his boots. What are you gonna do, V? Just don't die to the crabs. Huh? Oh, excuse me, yeah. Alright. Herfy has access to the Dark World now. We'll be able to finally find out where those last two pendant dungeons are. Oh! Did you see that? Did you see Veetorp's little glitch?
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
That's funny. That looked hilarious. Oh, this is good for Herfy. That's also quite a bit of a time save, not having to go through that section, so...
There's the hammer.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He needed that hammer in order to get to the Dark World. So it was kind of important. It's pretty big deal. Look, there's some more Zora money for you. Of course, you wouldn't be able to get it whilst fake flippering for the most part. Ooh. Probably not what you're hoping for, but still pretty good. Now, here's the problem for Veetorp at this point. He didn't check the library, so he does not know that the cane is there currently. And Herfy seems to... Herfy never went back and got it. Okay, well, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll remember later, right? Oh, here we go. Veetorp picking up his sword. Ooh, tough break. Ooh, yeah, that's really bad. Meyer is Crystal 6, so that flute is not required, so Aga Tower is a go.
Yep.
And one of the worst things, for me personally, is Pendant Thieves Town. I can't stand Pendant Thieves Town, because that's like my safety. It's like, oh cool, it's a crystal. I should do it right away.
Yeah, same for me. I hate doing Pendant Thieves Town. Where is Veetorp going?
He probably thinks he has a glove, which he does not. Which he won't notice until he walks up to it, or he's getting magic. Because he's smarter than I think he is. Touche, Veetorp. Touche. Now I feel bad for doubting you. I will never doubt you again. Ooh, that is brutal. Herfy's got to be careful. Those Gyvdos do 2 hearts of damage. Ooh, that's rough. Well, I guess that's not the end of the world.
Veetorp is going to check the library now.
Nice. You know, I guess it kind of makes sense to put it off until you get the boots. But then again, he did also check Lumberjack without the boots, so... Oh, no! Dying in the Dark World is one of the worst things.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have mitts.
It's even more painful in Randomizer when you don't have Mirror and Aghanim.
Yeah. Always have to go all the way back around. Well, that's going to help Veetorp catch up a little bit, but it looks like he's going to go straight for the Aga play. Despite... Oh, man, so this is, to him... Okay, alright. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's gonna work out for Veetorp.
Yep.
For now.
Since Aghanim is required.
We just gotta hope that, for Veetorp's sake, that he finds the bow, like in Hype Cave, or, you know, somewhere along the lines in the Dark World. Something that will send him over to Eastern, where he'll get his glove, which, you know, could potentially be his Titan mitts. That's why he wouldn't got that. Man, that was a long trip just to get magic, just for Aga Tower. But I guess that's the most convenient, other than grabbing the 2 little pots inside the secret passageway where the uncle is.
Somewhere else magic. I don't remember right now.
Herfy making the Death Mountain play, which will unfortunately be short-lived, but, you know, it sets up a nice save and quit location, so it's not a bad play at all. Now, what could possibly give Veetorp a huge advantage is if the pyramid item ends up being something valuable, like another sword, or a hookshot, you know, something... Or the bow. Now, the bow would be the best.
Yeah.
Or the mirror. You know, there's a lot of good items that could be up there. But he's gonna have to be careful. Alright, so I guess... I'm assuming, unless he's going to switch his route, his choice, he's going to probably... He should bonk that tree and get some magic. But it seems like Herfy is hell-bent on completing Skull Woods at this point. And he's just about to prove me wrong. Good. I like that.
Maybe he doesn't know about full magic jar.
Yeah. He's probably also looking for a better, more armor, better sword, anything that would make that fight a little bit easier. A shield.
Ew, a shield. I don't like shields.
Shields, they're only good in two parts for the most part. Blocking that one spirit that gets thrown when you're going into Swamp Palace, and Laser Bridge if you don't have anything else.
Ooh, Master Sword.
Wow. Just like that. All right, let's see how friendly Egg is going to be today. And we know that both players are going to get the exact same RNG. That's how the randomizer works these days. Both players get all the same boss RNG for their first attempt. I feel like I think the RNG changes if you die or leave or cause something to set it off, but for the most part, the same RNG. So we'll know how many blue balls both players are going to get. Except I haven't been counting, so we won't know.
I believe that was 0.
0? Come
Yep.
on. Come on. That's not even fair.
Only bombs. Let's see, what is gonna be Veetorp do?
If I were him, I'd go straight to Hype Cave, which is what it looks like he's doing.
Yep. I always tend to do Hype Cave immediately.
Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was a Death Warp by Hurfy.
Yep.
Cool. It is a pendant dungeon. He did get... I think he got at least 2. I don't know. I wasn't counting, so... But he doesn't have faith in Pendant Thieves Town at the moment, so... He's going to make his way down to Hype Cave, and there's the half magic. Which will be nice for Skull Woods. Wow, Veetorp. Were you not satisfied with Hype Cave? Can we get 30 digs, please? That's incredible. Wow. That's a rare sight to see, but I absolutely love that. Hey, high five. Now, I wonder what Hurfy's going to end up doing. If after Hype Cave, he's going to make his way all the way up to the pyramid, and then maybe go to Catfish next?
Could be possible.
Ooh, he's got to be careful. Those little bomb-dropping dudes, they do a lot of damage. I don't know if it's 2 hearts or 3 hearts, but it's a lot. Veetorp's going to be grabbing his flute, which might lead to his first trip up to Death Mountain. But yeah, that's the thing. He does not, at this moment, have access to East Death Mountain. Or not East Death Mountain. The east part of Dark World, because he needs to find that glove in Eastern Palace. Or at least, like, a hook shot. Because with hookshot and hammer...
You mean he has no access to West Dark World?
Yeah, because he doesn't have the glove. He doesn't have the mitts, so he can't get up to Village of Outcasts. Oh, sorry. I meant West.
Huh?
Sorry. East, West, yeah. I do that all the time when talking about Death Mountain as well. Like, no, I'm in East Death Mountain. I mean West. No, the Dark World. But yeah, so he needs... Because you can actually get across the Broken Bridge section with just hammer and hookshot. That's asking a lot. But yeah, you might be onto something. This might be one of those mirror into desert kind of scenarios. If we need to go into desert. Which we might for that blue mail. That'd be nice. But unless Veetorp finds something else that's going to give him, you know, access, he's going to end up running out of things to check before going into Eastern Palace. Honestly, I mean, you need to do Agate Tower regardless. Might as well wait until you have, you know, better weapons. Because, like, Tempered Sword makes a bit of a difference. And maybe if he gets Titan Mitts, then he'll have more interest in going. Because right now, the Flute doesn't really give him that much to do. It doesn't really give him an advantage. He's already been to Death Mountain. Doesn't really do anything for him, so...
Oh. What can I do?
So at this point, I think we've only seen one item in Skull Woods. I might be incorrect. I know we saw a heart piece. Oh, jeez. Oh, poor Herfy. That was pretty funny. I told him I'd laugh at him, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, Spy Cave is a possibility.
Okay, arrow upgrade and okay, so just gotta kill Mokula. Which, with, you know, Master Sword and half magic, that shouldn't be too bad. Herfy, you seem to like walking into enemies a lot. Should probably work on that. Oh, and Veetorp going with the pod play. Now, at this point, I kind of want pod to be locked, or if not, a mirror would be perfect. Heck, even a bow would be perfect.
I think pod will have some kind of progression item.
The problem is, it is a pendant dungeon, so... Woo! There you go, Herb.
Good job.
Alrighty. Palace of Darkness is, for the most part, open. I wonder if we'll see... If we get an early big key, I wonder if we'll see a hammer jump from Veetorp.
I hope so.
Oh, that is a good point. Hopefully we'll see the dig spot from Herfy coming up here in a second. And I wonder if after that he'll make his way... Oh, nope. He's going to go straight to Ega. Making the plays. That'll be a little bit easier for him because now he has half magic and a Master Sword, while Veetorp only had Fighter Sword. No half magic, so... No big key, so no hammer jump. Nice juke, though. Ooh. Well, we know that's required.
Yep.
And how often do you have Kane and both rods this early into a race? Or this 35 minutes into a run?
Very rarely.
Oh, nice. He's got one more key he can check, or chest he can check. If it's a key, I wonder if he'll check the other spots. Actually, this is important. This is something to pay attention to, because when you have a dev playing, they understand these weird dungeons that are very prone to key locking in the past and are fixed to a certain degree. Everybody just watch to see what Veetorp does. Because there are two chest locations in this dungeon that are oftentimes a small key, just to avoid a key lock situation. And he's doing neither of those and going to doing the smart play and going into the dark maze.
Ooh, nice.
A Veetorp for Veetorp.
Exactly.
Vicky? Compass. Oof. Alright, that's it for Pod. No mirror. Just got an ice rod. I'm assuming he's going for... Well, I don't know what he's doing. What else does he have he can do?
Did he already did catfish?
No, but he doesn't have a glove, so he can't get to him.
Oh, right.
He doesn't have a hook shot.
Hmm.
Maybe he doesn't realize it. Or maybe he's got a secret up his sleeve. Or maybe he got a glove and we didn't notice?
Nope. There's still a stone in the way.
Oh no! Poor Veetorp. Alright, and that is Aga 1 for Hurfy completed. He'll be able to get his flute and start making some trips around the other part of the Dark World. Well, he already had access to that, so he just has a nice little save and quit, or easy portal to get into.
Seems... Yep, he's gonna get his clothes.
So at this point, there's got to be something in...
Catfish or spycat?
Or thieves.
Or thieves.
That's pretty much it. We're kind of running out of options at this point.
Yes, Agonar's caves got checked by Veetorp, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a heart, maybe? Oh, that's true. The shovel spot has not been checked yet. Oh, man. That'd be extremely unfortunate one to miss. Maybe Herfy looking at his shovel right then might have cued him in. Veetorp picking up his red boomerang and a couple secret heart pots underneath. Good stuff.
So, what boomerang do you prefer? The blue or the red one?
I'd have to go... Man, I'm gonna have to go with red.
Well,
I like blue in G Tower if I don't have Cane for clearing left side. The red's kind of nice. There you have it. He's got his glove. And he's taking his anger out on it. I don't blame him. Oh, here we go. I think we're seeing the dig spot check.
ooh.
Ooh. Well, nothing exciting there.
Certainly not.
So yeah, now it is what? Catfish, Spike Cave, and Thieves Town is our only options at this point?
Yep.
Alrighty. Find out who does what. Now in my chat, I always have that secret rule of if you start a pendant dungeon, you might as well finish it. Because more than likely, after bailing on a pendant dungeon that you didn't finish that still has items, the item that you need is going to end up being in there. More than likely. And it's probably going to be at the boss, because why not? So who knows? We'll see what Veetorp does. Though he is an entire crystal dungeon behind, so he might actually opt straight into Skull Woods at first, but we'll see. Hopefully he checks out Village of Outcasts and gets his Master Sword before going into there.
Seems HurfyDurfy is going back to T-Stone.
Well, let's hope it pays off for him. Pretty much another... Well, not really a high five. Cross-dimension high five.
Oh, why? Bumper Cave.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
About that.
Yeah. That'd be a good one to check, because they have the thing to do it. And it's a heart piece. Alright. Well, that's got to be disappointing. But then again, they did give them the cape to do Aga Tower, so it's done. It's done all it can. I don't know, Tara. What do you think? What do you think their next item is going to be?
Mirror or hookshot?
Mirror hookshot. Well, Mirror would be able to get them up to Hera, which would allow them to get to East Death Mountain and check all that. Hookshot would do the exact same, just in a different order.
Yep.
Mirror would also let them check a few other overworld locations. Yeah, mirror would be pretty good. Mirror or mitts. Oh yeah, you know, I don't think I've seen it, but did either player check Hobo or go to Lake Highlight Island and see what's on it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Man. Imagine if Hobo ended up having, like, something, like a glove. Well, that just throws the logic all out of the place. I don't even know.
Well, a glove wouldn't really help him at the moment.
True. Except they could do possibly all of Meyer if it's Ether.
Yep, and Blacksmith and Lunchbox.
Yeah. Now, if I recall correctly, there is only one item left in Thieves Town. I think. I would need to see a pause. There are 3 chests left, I know that, and he already has the small key.
2 items.
Oh, 2 items, okay. The bug. Oh man, what a game changer right there.
Yep.
Veetorp's gonna have to be careful. He only has the fighter sword for this fight.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard. But luckily, Fire Rod and Half Magic.
Yeah, he's gonna have to use those fire rod shots wisely. If you hit every single fire rod shot correctly, how many fire rods does it take to kill Mothula?
Ooh.
I don't have that data on me. Oh, they do have a green potion, so I guess
I believe 8. Oh.
8.
Fire Rod does what damage? Master Sword?
Tempered it. Thought no. I don't know. I'm getting my cold stare stuff mixed up. Oh no, Veetorp. And after using his green potion, that's really unfortunate. All right, let's see if blind was the answer. It was. See, Herfy, if you had just stuck it out, if you had followed the golden rule, imagine what you could have done with that hookshot.
If you start a dungeon, finish it if possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that, he'll be able to do East Death Mountain, make himself all the way up top of Death Mountain, and go into Tower of Hera, where he will have a fire source to be able to complete all of it if necessary. And get a crystal. A double-chested fairy crystal.
Ooh.
See, oof. That's a rough spot. Alright, Veetorp, you got this. Round 2, let's go. Oh, switching to hammer. He's got to make these count. 3 hearts left. 1 heart left. 1 hit of any kind will do him in. Can he do it? Oh, no. That spike was behind Mothula. He couldn't. How do you prepare for that?
Mothula is a fight where you need to have patience.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to have patience though when you got like 4 different spikes flying at you and a big, ugly moth flying at you as well. Well, we did see Herfy pick up the flippers, which suddenly opens up Hobo as a potential item.
Ooh. Nice magic drop.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Perfect timing. Alright, this will be the one. Hey guys, remember when I said Houlihan wasn't a thing anymore? This is why. Herpy's got almost 1,400 rupees at this point. Alright, I like this route. This is the route I would usually do. Hera to Spiral Cave. So you don't have to go back up a second time. Alright, Veetorp, let's do this. You got plenty of health. Plenty of... There it is! There it is.
Nice.
Woohoo! Oh, wow. Talk about breadcrumbs. He's following them. Titan mitts. That gives us a lot of options after this dungeon. Basement required, too. Yo, nice use of the iframes to dodge those guys. Veetorp picking up a small key from Skull Woods. Assumably not forgetting to count how many items are in the dungeon. I don't blame him. I also wasn't counting. For people that are curious, with Randomizer, there are custom sprites that you can use on the site. Roy Koopa being one of them. And they're SRL legal sprites. You can use them. The ones that are on the website can be used for any of the SRL races or even for this tournament. So I prefer the Garfield sprite. That's my favorite. So check out the site, go look at them all, pick your favorites. The Luigi sprite is also one of my top. It's so good.
I believe at the moment we have about 30 sprites to choose from. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Some of them are reskins. Like the shadow links and all that stuff, but they're still pretty cool. Alright, well now we just need Veetorp. If he wants to catch up, he needs to head right into Thieves Town. Right into that pendant dungeon. Actually, I don't think he has any other choice. This is his only choice at the moment, since he's cleared everything else. Herfy, what are you doing? You have the hook shot. You don't need to do that. You can just hook shot across and then bonk back. I'm yelling at you so you remember next time.
Doing it the hard way.
Mm-hmm. He's just got, he's got to stay up to date on those NMG strats. Veetorp gonna pick up his Master Sword. Herfy taking on the Boulderworm. Using hammer strats, I like that. 3 hammers he's done. If you can hit him. Ooh! Sorry, Herfy, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, careful. Last thing you want to do in this fight is get knocked down the middle hole. One more to go. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, oh gosh. Hurfy, please! He's getting anxious. Wait for it. Wait, there it is. Okay, good. And the other thing you don't want to do in that fight is send Moldorm into his fit of rage at the end there.
Yep, that should you avoid. Or just use the cape.
Oh yeah, that would make that fight super super easy with half magic too. Honestly, I feel like a lot of times people just completely forget to utilize the cape in general. I'll even use cape on Ganon if I have half magic and like tempered sword, or especially with master sword. Because if you could skip an entire phase of Ganon, or skip having to do it twice, it's a pretty good advantage. Alright, Veetorp's gonna have to be careful in here. He's only got 3 hearts, and a lot of things in here do a lot of damage. Those dang old little green grasshopper lizard things. Are they grasshoppers? Or are they lizards?
I believe grasshoppers.
But do grasshoppers walk like that?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. I think they're lizards. Because grasshoppers don't have tails that wiggle. They're bugs. Okay, fair enough. A lizard is apparently a bug. They're water buffaloes. Alright. Frogs. Oh, nice. If you get that little glitch. This is actually really convenient routing, getting the Titan bits up in Tower of Hera. So you'll be able to completely clear all of Darkwold Death Mountain. And heck, he could even go into T-Rock if he wanted to, if he has the correct medallion. But if anything, he'll at least get that information that he needs, since it is a crystal dungeon. The question is, Go ahead.
So I just looked up. They are called bars and are giant grasshoppers.
They're giant grasshoppers. Okay. Alright, Nintendo. Whatever you say. They're green rats. Hookshot Cave not delivering. Not at all. No, go to Spike Cave. I don't know. How about you, Tara? Would you have gone to Spike Cave right away? Right after that?
Yes.
Or would you save that for later?
I would have done it.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta run past the Lionels, which is kind of hard to do with a Master Sword, but...
Well, you have to cape.
That is true.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, and King's Tomb, nice. Veetorp getting his hook shot using Can of Brian strats. Well, this is really good for Hurfy, because he'll be able to clear both Eastern and Pod, and pick up his Ice Rod. But it looks like he's going to do Pod first. Which... I guess it doesn't matter. Well... I don't know, I think going to Eastern first would have been faster, but I guess...
Well, he still hasn't checked POD, so more items to find.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Because he can always come back to Eastern later. And who knows, maybe he's hoping to find a mirror inside Palace of Darkness so he could just mirror back into Eastern. That's a good play. Alright, so let's talk about what else we need. we... Oh wait, did Hurfy even check the medallion for T-Rock? Did we check that?
I didn't see it. And also tracker says nothing.
I don't think he checked. Maybe Veetorp will check it. Why would you... That's a rookie mistake right there, Hurfy. I think it's a good idea to always have that information. You might have forgotten. The hype of Hookshot Cave took over. Veetorp picking up his flippers. Alright, so at this point, we need Mir to get in the Swamp Palace. We know where Ice Heart is. We know where Bo is. We don't know what medallions we need for either T-Rock or Meyer. So we might need 1 or 2 more. And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
I mean, other than maybe needing, I don't know, book to get into desert, to get the mirror, you know, something crazy like that.
Oh, right.
Oh, wow. So, that's an interesting thought. If Veetorp had gone there first, instead of going to the Dark Maze, he could have had the big key, and then hammer jumped in to clear the big maze and get the big chest. The Dark Maze and the big chest. I wonder if the big chest ends up having anything or not.
Well, we will see in a minute.
Yeah. Honestly, hammer jump isn't really utilized in Randomizer, like, hardly at all. Mostly because it's a rare occurrence to actually get the big key early. It's usually somewhere in the back section, so... Yo, nice dash from Hurfy. And picking up a safety fairy, also a wise choice. You guys like tile rooms? Tile rooms are pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
At least G-Tower tile room is fun. I don't know about Hera tile room. Especially required Hera tile room. Well, maybe it's a good thing Hurfy didn't check what medallion he needed for T-Rock. Because maybe, what if it ended up having Ether, and he would have gone straight in?
Well, that would be a long way around.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. After Veetorp heads back and does all the Dark World stuff, as long as he goes straight to King's Tomb after he's done in Death Mountain, you know, he's done most of Pod. He just needs to get a couple keys and then get the big key.
Let's see what the big key chest has.
Yeah. Oh! A save and quit? Oh, it's a pendant dungeon. I forget. Okay, well that changes my stance completely earlier about whether he should do Eastern first. I forgot it was a pendant dungeon. Well, that's a gamble right there, because who knows? What if Helmstar ends up having something? So yeah, Veetorp doesn't actually have to go back to Pod.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
Since it's the green pendant.
Mm-hmm. I'll just have to wait and see. This changes everything, though. I guess Herfy... Oh yeah, Herfy never did check Zora. Or Water... Oh yeah, he didn't do any of the fake flipper stuff, because he went straight for Bonk Rocks where he found the sword. Just hope that he eventually checks Hobo, because I'm curious. I want to know what's there. Pod is... I think Helmstar is going to have one of the dungeon items. I don't actually remember. Herfy picking up his blue cane.
Oh.
Oh, Veetorp. Come on. That's funny.
Ooh.
I'm expecting a Meyer check at this point. Nope. Going to Eastern. Alright.
Let's see if Veetorp is gonna check the required pendant. Medallion.
He's going for it. Let's see what we got. Oh, it is Quake. Okay, so that's good information. And I'm sure he's relieved that he doesn't have to go into T-Rock yet. Though I guess it'd be better just to be able to knock it out while you're up here. But who knows, he might be able to come back and go mode it at a later time.
Let's see if Veetorp decides to do a Spy Cave.
Yeah, all signs point to it having something, especially with both Cape and Burna. And Half Magic. And a bottle.
He's
Looks
going
like
to,
he's
of course.
Oh, don't let that fairy get away. Don't let it go. There you go. Ooh, nope, nothing. Rough. You think you understand the logic, and then it just does something like that to you. But at that point, this just gives more value possibly to the laser bridge in T-Rock. Alright. Nothing on Lake Hylia worth getting. Let's see what Hobo's got. Our friend the hungry Hobo.
Ooh, nice. Tempered sword.
Oh, wow. That is a good find. an easy spot to forget to check. It's a pretty huge advantage. I mean, we do have silvers, so Master Sword silvers is not the worst, but temper just makes everything so much easier. And both of our players go into the same location next. Oh ho ho ho! Do you see what I see?
No.
Looks like our players will be going into Mire next.
Seems like it.
Now here's the crazy thing. Though Veetorp does have a tempered sword, Hurfy has the bow, but only Master Sword. But it's going to be a huge advantage against Vitreous for HurfyDurfy. But if Veetorp can knock out those, you know, the damage boost NMG style of fighting Vitreous, especially with all those hearts, it shouldn't be much harder.
Or he simply uses the cape.
Or the cape. That thing again. Tara, I think there was something missing from this Mire entrance. Would you agree?
Yep, definitely.
There's very much 0% bird toss.
I'm disappointed.
If it's gonna be Ether Mire, you gotta do it. If you don't do it, what's the point of racing? What do you race just to win? No, you gotta race for fun.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now, I'm curious, what kind of Mire are we going to get today? Ooh, okay. No Go Mode Mire. Where you get the big key in like the first two chests. And you're like, do I want to just go or do I want to stay? Do I want to check stuff? It's just 2 items, right? Because at this point, with flippers, you know, Ice Palace is also an option now. They have the means to do all of Ice Palace.
Yep.
Ugh. Ooh. Alright, well, we have both medallions now. Both players almost completely synced up. Veetorp's got to be a little careful. He's a little low on health. Just don't walk into the bomb slug. He'll get you.
So, what do you think? Is one of them gonna do the Turtle Rock play?
Oh, man. I would assume so. The only thing is Hurfy doesn't know that he needs Quake, so he might go to Ice first. But I don't know. It's a tough call. So at this point, we're just missing Bow. That's the only item that we still need that we don't know where it is. Did I say Bow? No. Mirror! There it is! Okay. Well, Hurfy is now in Go mode. Wow.
But he doesn't know it.
That's incredible. Is something missing? Well, now Hurfy... That is true. He might not know he's in Go mode.
To be fair, why rush T-Rock? Why, when you have other full clearable crystal dungeons? Because Turtle Rock has a bunch of items.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, nice. There's the big key. Now, here's what I could see playing out. Hurfy figures out he's in Go mode at some point, but then ends up missing a sword because he doesn't check Hobo, and then ends up having to do Master Sword Silvers, which is not very fun. Not very fun. Or he doesn't know he's in go mode, and he'll still keep full clearing dungeons, which would be unfortunate. A little too quick. Hey. Now, I'm going to assume that both these players are probably going to grab that blue tunic immediately after this dungeon. I would hope so.
Where was the blue tunic again?
It was on a desert ledge.
No, cost too much time.
Oh, really? Okay. Ooh, good point. All right.
I mean, they have 15 hearts. No need for blue tunic.
Yeah, but that's just 2 Ganon hugs right there. Not that people take hugs from Ganon very often, but... Food for thought. Food for thought. Alright, well there's Victors with silver arrows, guys. Pretty straightforward.
Did I ever mention that the cape is a really useful item?
Wait, let's see. How many slashes does it take? I mean, this isn't really that bad. It's doable. If it had been Master Sword bowless, then it'd be awful, but then you're like, do I do sword or do I do hammer? I don't know, with 3 hearts, I would probably just play it safe and stick with sword. Alright, so here's the problem. Hurfy looks like he's going into Swamp Palace, and unless we just missed it, we might see a full clear Swamp Palace, and that's a lot of time waste. But Veetorp still has to spend some time looking for that bow. And, you know, he might pop into Desert Palace. We don't know. Could be anywhere. How about that synchronized mirror right there? That was nice. Honestly, it'd be a pretty safe bet when you have 2 medallions to go ahead and treat it like you're in go mode, and just hope and pray that you have the medallion you need. But we'll see. We'll find out what Hurfy's plan is. That's not looking too good. But then again, for Hurfy, I don't know, he might feel that a Tempered Sword is also part of the go mode plan, so... Veetorp is making... It looks like the full Desert Palace clear. Or at least is going to grab the 2 items. Hopefully. And then he could bail out of here.
Here's the first one.
Yeah. Hopefully this is the second one so he can leave. Don't be a compass. Hey, money. Wonderful. Oh, Herfy might... He's going straight for the Argus play. He might just be checking chests along the way.
Since Veetorp is also heading to Swamp.
Yeah, and it looks like he might go or full clear it. We'll see.
Well, never mind.
Oh wait. Oh, he does have Fat Fairy open. Man, at this rate though, checking, even considering checking like Northern Graveyard and King's Tomb, it's kind of a bit out of the way for overworld stuff, for convenient overworld locations. Ooh, Herfy's got to be careful here. Oh, wow. There's the Butter Sword. Well, we know where both swords are now, so unless Herfy decides to do Fat Fairy or checks the Hobo, he's going to be rocking it with Master Sword Silvers for the rest of this run. There we go. First try. Alright, Herfy, where are you off to next? Ice Palace would make the most sense.
Yep.
And then up to T-Rock, where he'll be blissfully surprised by having the medallion he needs. Oh, he's checking Hobo. Wow! No, he's not checking Hobo! He's checking the island. Oh, because he got the mirror, so that makes sense. Oh, that's... Oh, man, that's rough. When you're that close. Who knows? He might check it. He might check it afterwards. Yeah, we'll have to ask him during the interview what his thought process was during this whole part of the game. You can't decide. Oh no. That's gonna make him want to full clear it. Yeah, because both players fluted to Desert, jumped off the ledge, walked up, and then they did Agana's cave. So both players knew where the blue mail was. Herfy might have just forgot to grab it on his way out. Especially since he didn't go into Desert while Veetorp did. So Veetorp was already going to be in that area. Alright, let's see some bomb jumps. Impress me.
Nice.
Nice. That is kind of the fun / challenge of playing with a sprite, is you have to kind of relearn some of the strats with certain characters, depending on how you learn strats. I remember I had to learn the bomb jump differently there, because before I based it on the top Link's head, as opposed to his sword. So when I switched to Garfield, of course, I had to relearn it with the sword.
Okay. I use the shadow.
For both parts?
Yep.
Okay. That's another way to do it. Because there's like 2 parts of the Ice Palace bomb jump. There's how far you are to the ledge, and then how far down from the top of the wall that you are. I guess it would make sense to do it both using the same the same pixels instead of swapping, but whatever.
Yes, I could use the invisible sprite.
Hey, I did when JC and I had that swordless exhibition. I think Ice Palace was a Panda dungeon, so I never got to do the invisible man swordless bomb jump. That's a mouthful. Alright. He's got a fairy in a bottle, so he doesn't have to be super careful. Okay, he doesn't have a fairy in a bottle anymore, so he has to be super careful now. Also, I love the death animation of him going into his shell. That's nice. It's a nice touch. Whoa! Be careful! One more cold stare hug and you're done. Ugh, that's 1 down. Jeez. Whoa. Two down. One more. There it is. Oh, okay. And he dodged the ice.
Nice. Nintendo really wanted to give the players a really hard time with this dungeon.
Yeah, seriously. Pretty clutch. Pretty clutch. Not bad. Oh, nice. Love seeing this strat from players. Veetorp is using was using the quick kill on the little puffballs. All right, Hurfy making his way up to T-Rock. See what Veetorp does next. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Seems he's going to check the mirror spots now.
Well, let's hope he makes his way all the way up to the north part of Dark World and finds that bow.
Yeah.
But he'll more than likely save the dwarf and check purple chests along the way. Just hope he doesn't cut it off halfway to like go do Ice Palace or something. I guess that's just kind of one of the things about Rando is, at the time Herfy checking King's Tomb, that was like one of the only new things he unlocked. Or, you know, that was one of the few new things he unlocked by getting the Titan Mitts. He already cleared Dark World Death Mountain. He hadn't done Mire yet. So the only things he opened up was like King's Tomb and Ice Palace. So, you know, it's you're limited to stuff you could check. So checking that is a lot. It makes more sense. But with Veetorp, now he has, you know, Titan Mitts and Mirror, so that almost doubles the amount of spots he can go check now, thus making it take a little bit longer. Oh wow, first chest big key. That doesn't mean he's out of the woods yet. It still depends on where those small keys are. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is bad. This is bad. Where's he going? No, this is good. No, this is bad. What is he doing? Why did he just get rid of the...
Huh?
Veetorp, what are you doing? What?
He's going in the right direction?
What was that? What was that?
Good
I'm assuming that was a mistake. I think he meant to mirror with the chest so he could bring it with him. But this is gonna pay off. How lucky you gonna get? Wow. Yeah, we'll have to definitely ask him about that. That's interesting. Oh man, Herfy's gonna have to be careful. Oh, Powder and Turtle Rock. Wow, what a really nice find. And here we go. Veetorp going to be picking up his bow. Now, he still has to go back and finish Armos Knights, and then go mode Ice Palace. So he's still going to be a little bit behind, but with the difference in swords, that could potentially make up some ground for him. It also really comes down to what G-Tower has to offer at this point, but that is go mode for both players at this point.
Yep.
And I'm also curious if the difference in Tunic is gonna like also come into play as well. Because Blue Mail doesn't do much, but it still does something.
But I think Veetorp's only hope is that Herfy has some problems with Trinex and Ganon with the Master Sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because even a go mode Ice Palace still takes a good chunk of time. But personally, I still think the difference between Butter Sword and Master Sword Ganon is like at least a good. Well, he has the cape though. I'll hold my opinions back for now. Well, we'll just wait and see. Yeah, who knows? We might see a trip to the witch's hut before going into Ganon.
Yeah, since they have defeated Aghanim, they have a fast way to get back to the Dark World.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. So, no laser bridge today. Unfortunate. I always like seeing some perfect laser bridge skips. Perfect. You have you have sword beams. I guess that's a rare occurrence, having sword beams in it. Well, I mean, if you have powder. Alright, let's see this Trinex fight. Will he stick to sword, or will he switch to hammer? Looks like he's gonna switch to hammer. Looks like he's gonna... Oh no, oh no! This is getting out of hand quickly. Oh, jeez, wow. He does have a fairy, but he's going to have to be careful because he did not set up the safety exit if he happens to take a death here. Oh, God, that's so frustrating. Oh, wow. Oh. Come on, Herf. I gotta say, that fight can be horrible. Like, you miss one Ice Rod, you miss another, you're tilted, you miss a couple more, you get hit, you're tilted some more, you miss 3 more, you're tilted.
You know what I said some minutes ago? I'm sorry for that. I totally jinxed it.
You sure did. Hopefully we'll see Herfy set up the safety door. If not, he'll more than likely grab a safety fairy in the room. Veetorp making his way back to Armos Knights, where he'll get his last... Wow, you know, I was so busy watching Herfy, that must have been just a super quick Ice Palace go mode, because I missed all of it. I'm sorry, Veetorp. I'm sure it was amazing. I mean, Cold Stare is pretty free with half magic and Butter Sword. Okay, this is going a lot better. Yep. One more hit and the red one's done. Ooh, go now. Hit him while he's shooting fire. No, this is fine. Be patient. Alright, that's one down. Plenty of magic left. He doesn't have a safety fairy. And he's got a lot of ice to deal with, which is awful. Speaking of that ice... Oh, man. Herfy, be careful. Duh!
Oh.
Oh, no. Come on, Herfy. Hopefully now he'll set up the safety door. Yeah, Veetorp is going to be right on his tail. And now at this point, that sword is gonna play a big part.
Yep.
It's definitely going to make a major difference. Yeah, that's true. In the room right before the room with all the switches and stuff, there are multiple anti-fairies. He could heal from one and then bottle the next one.
He's still not going for the safe door.
At least get another fairy, Hurfy. Ooh, don't get hit by the pokey. They do a lot of they do a lot of damage. Okay, he's going for it. Good, good, good. That's fine. No big deal. Ooh, step back. You're gonna get that one too. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. This is it, guys. This is it. Third try is a charm. Third try is a charm. This is the one. I'm feeling it. And Veetorp just now opening up T-Rock. And we know it's a very quick T-Rock, so he's not going to be far behind.
So if Hurfy dies one more time, then it's gonna be a close race.
It's 2 hits. One more on the big guy. Oh, I stand corrected. 2 more. Sorry. Sorry, Hurfy. Oh, and Veetorp getting knocked off the platform. Ah, 3 more. Jeez, I can't count. Ugh.
I think he has it this time.
Yeah, he's looking good. There it is. There's blue. And as long as he plays it safe, the nice thing is he'll also have that fairy going into G Tower. There it is. Third try.
Nice.
Is it try? Now who knows? Maybe Hurfy will pick up a blue mail along the way in G Tower. It's always a possibility.
Yep.
But at this rate, he...
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, after you.
No, it depends really on the Ganon fight and the big key location.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of ways to route G Tower. And as always, at this time in the race, we must ask of you, chat, where do you think that big key is going to be?
12.
That's right. Throw out your numbers. Tara, what's your number going to be? Or location? 12. 12. All right. I'm going to say... I don't know. 5? Sure, we'll go with that. We got Bob's Chest. We got Random Room. We got Firebar Room. Oh, I did not notice that those fairies would stay loaded. Huh. There's a small key. Oh, looks like he's going to go for the full right. Or at least the right up to the 4 chests. Nobody ever goes full right to Ice Armos. That's silly. Ooh, hopefully that doesn't cost him too much time that he's going to miss the door. He's going to have to move quick. Ooh, just barely. Nice. Second try. Veetorp's just got a little platform bridge, and then he'll be good to go. And Buttersword, I hope to see some backdoor strats on Trinex from Veetorp. If I don't, I'm going to yell at him. I want a 0 cycle, alright? I want it. Give it to me. Green rupee, heart piece. Nothing else. Moment of truth. Ooh, alright. Let's see what you do next, Herf. Probably gonna grab that small key, but will he keep going? Wow, he's going for it. He's thinking about it. He's falling.
He's really going to.
You know, it's a crazy play that just might work out. Oof, alright. This is why I don't like going full right. This room kind of stinks.
Well, you have to cape.
And he's out. On. Look at this. What is this, Veetorp? That doesn't look like a 0 cycle to me.
Rip.
That's a 1 cycle. Yeah, cape or Cane O'Brien. I would use the cane dash for that room.
Let's hope that Veetorp is going left side.
Yeah, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be really close. I mean, a cape dash is cool too, but a cane dash looks cooler because you're holding the cane. It's a big difference.
Was the Vicky ever in the firebar room?
I think it was in. It might have been in like a qualifier or one of the big races. I saw the big key was in that firebar room, and I'm like, I have Master Sword and no silvers, so I'm gonna go a little bit further. And I ended up finding Tempered Sword in Rando Room. So it's rare, but it does happen.
Please, Veetorp, go left side.
Yeah, let's see what he does. He's going left side, and there is a book, a useless book.
So, now it's execution time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's a nice find. Fairy in a bottle. I think Herfy now has 2 fairies in a bottle, so that's a good. Yeah, if Big Key ends up being at Ice Harmos or even Bob's chest, that is going to help Veetorp get a little bit of you know, time. I'm sorry. Words are hard. Tara, I bet you could say it better than I could.
What?
What? I don't know.
What?
What? just ignore me.
Okay.
Easier said than done. Alright, Bob's chest. It is Bob's chest. Now, what? Well, I don't know. Chess numbers are weird when you got two players doing different chess numbers in different orders, but if you picked Bob's chest, you did it. Yeah. Here's your consolation prize of getting to enjoy the rest of the race knowing that you were right. And you're allowed to brag about it on Twitch chat. Seems like a good prize. Yeah, that's gonna work out pretty well for Veetorp in the end. Unless he does the route I think he's gonna do. And mirror out right here.
Please, no.
Yep.
No.
Because he was telling me about his route yesterday, and that's the route he does. And I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Oh.
The one situation in which it really hurts him is gonna hurt him.
Oh.
Veetorp, you didn't even hit the thing. Try again. There you go. Oh man, this is rough. Well, this gives Hurfy a tremendous lead in the gauntlet now. Let's see if his execution can keep him in that lead.
Buttersword Gun is about 2 to 3 minutes, and Master Sword, I believe, 4 to 5.
Okay. So just a 1 to 2 minute difference overall.
Yeah, that's right, he has silvers, that cuts down the time.
Mm-hmm. Interesting choice. Interesting tactic there. Just keep dashing back and forth and taking hits. No big deal. Going for silvers here. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. That actually worked pretty well for just hanging out by the doorway. 2 cycle. Hey, that's pretty good.
Now we will see the moment where Veetorp regets his voting decision.
The moment when Veetorp dies a little inside. I hope he drops a bomb. Dead. Oh, no one. Alright, that's it. Execution. Well, I guess it's been execution for a while. Oh, gosh. Those Wizrobes. They do so much damage. The real question is, will this be a big enough lead for Hurfy? Down 2 swords to be able to take this race. Or will Veetorp's buttery surprise, be enough for him to catch up and take the prize? Let's find out. Oh, wow. Well, that's a very convenient place for blue mail.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta wonder what's going through Hurfy's mind as he's checking all these chests and not seeing swords. Though I'm sure he's very excited to see blue mail. Oh, and using the hammer strats on Moldoran too.
Ooh.
Careful. We don't want a repeat of Moldoran 1. Wow. What? What kind of hitbox? That was weird. Maybe he hit him. Well, I don't know. That was weird. That was a weird hitbox.
Yeah.
We take those? Veetorp just now clearing Lamola 2. He is not that far behind. He still has a few more rooms to go. Well, Herfy is going to make his way into Aga 2, so I need to see a good Aga 2 here. I don't know. I think that was a 2.
It was 2, I believe.
And then a 1. And then another 1. And then electroshock therapy. And then another 1. Going only slash strats instead of spin strats. Works out. Is that a 4 cycle? 2, 1, 1, 1. Wait, no.
5.
It's still. It's got to be a.
It was 5.
2, 1, 1, 1, 1.
No, wait. It was 6.
Something like that. All right, here it is, guys. HurfyDurfy.
No, it was 5.
Approaching Ganon. All he's got are fairies. He's gonna have to use his half magic wisely. Will he use the cape strats to make it easier phase 2 or even phase 1? It's all sword spins from here on out until we can finish him off with those silver arrows. Everybody send Herfy your energy. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that's a nice pattern. Take advantage of that. Phase 1's not bad. It's phase 2 where you really got to be careful. I want to see the cape for them cape strats. Veetorp moving into Aga 2. He is not that far behind.
I don't know if I already mentioned it in this race, but the cape is really useful.
It's pretty good. So I've heard. Oh, no, this is time. This is time loss. Taking deaths. And that's Aga 2 for Veetorp. He'll be popping in again real quick. Oh, jeez. Oh, alright. Cape strats. He's got to be careful, though. He does not have any magic refills.
Gonna be so close.
Oh, man. There it is. Phase 3. He just has to not, like, take another death, because that would just eat up some more time. Veetorp is clearing phase 1. Clearing phase 2. It's alright, he has a fairy. But that is also time. Oh, jeez. If he had actually stopped there, Herfy would have died. Phase 4 for Herfy. Torch glitch? No! Oh, no torch glitch! Oh, Herfy. There you go. There you go. This is so close. And Veetorp moving into phase 4 as well. Herfy only ahead by 1 silver arrow at this point.
It's gonna be so freaking close. Ooh. Triple? No.
Veetorp hitting him with the... And...
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh wow!
Oh.
Let's see. Was that a? Oh my gosh! What an insane race! 22-second difference. Oh my gosh!
God, if Hervey only had one more sport upgrade.
GG to these runners. What an incredible performance. What a spectacle. What a butt clencher. I'm going to say it. It came down to the wire. Holy crap. Ah. All right, let's get these guys in here. I want to hear what they have to say. Let's let them calm down for a second. I'm sure they need a breather. What'd you guys think of that? Did you guys like that? Is that a good race? And remember, guys, this is the secondary tournament. Remember, this is the kind of stuff you could be catching all the time over on Randomizer Mania and Randomizer Mania 2 through 4. So make sure to go give those channels a follow and catch more secondary tournament action. We've got plenty of races. It's 150 people racing over in the secondary tournament, so we got a lot of races. Yeah, at that point, with only 22-second difference, it really comes down to anything could have added, could have saved him time. One less death, blue mail, one less option. It's just, wow. Let's bring them both in. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Oh, wow. Hey. What a race. I wish that was a tie. That should have been a tie. Because then everybody wins. Any words?
I honestly thought I was going to lose that based off of how poorly I was playing in the beginning. I was playing really bad.
We saw.
It was.
Tell me about playing poorly.
I killed myself in Mini Moldorm Cave, and then I think I killed myself trying to get past Mini Moldorm Cave, and then I killed myself a few other places.
There was a lot of deaths this race. I want to see in the credits how many deaths there were, because there was a lot. Which
I don't.
It was interesting watching this race because the difference in swords, because Veetorp ended up getting Butter Sword. One sword was at the Hobo, and the second one was at Fat Fairy. While Herfy ended up
not checking Hobo was a mistake.
We almost thought you were going to when you went and checked Lake Hylia Island before doing Ice Palace.
Yeah,
and then he was like, "There he goes."
But then I was like, "Nah."
Yeah, it is kind of Master Sword. And so,
okay.
You sniped him in phase 4, yeah. Basically.
If I hadn't died twice to Trinex with my amazing hammer Trinex execution there, I probably would have won, I guess.
Or
it was hammer strats on Trinex could be really rough, especially if you give him too much time to warm up, because then he loves to shimmy and shake and dance around screen. And
I was really scared I was going to run out of magic on my first try, but then I died anyways.
Which was, yeah. We were wondering why you didn't set up the safety door at back of Laser Bridge after the first one.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I feel like I basically lucked into being this close. I went to Pod and then realized, oh wait, I don't have the mirror to mirror back to Eastern and finish that, and Pod is independent. Well, might as well go in here now that I'm here, and I lucked into the Ice Rod. Same with, I forgot, what did Blind drop? He dropped something important.
Hookshot.
Oh right, the hookshot.
Yeah, Veetorp, the biggest difference in the beginning was Veetorp did Agate Tower before popping into Eastern Palace, so he had Flute, which didn't really get him anywhere at the beginning, since Death Mountain was nothing. So he ended up checking a lot of stuff before eventually going to Eastern, but he also checked Pod without the bow. So he had the Ice Rod, then, and you never went back into pod, did you?
No, the idea was it was bow locked at that point, and by the time that I would have gotten to a point where I would have gone back, my go item was bow, so there was absolutely no reason to ever go back there.
That's a good point. Yeah. Let's see, what else? So yeah, it was a pretty big difference throughout the routing of it. Like, after getting Titan mitts, well, both you guys had trouble against Mothula. That's not a fun fight.
I feel like that was one of my better Mothula fights, quote unquote.
That's true. You didn't make it to Mothula the first time because you died to one of those weird bouncing dudes right outside and had to go to the Dark World again, which is unfortunate. And then I think you went Village of Outcasts where you got Master Sword, eventually Hype Cave where you got half magic before going back and doing Skull Woods again. So, but Veetorp just had half magic for Mothula, but that fight is obnoxious with...
It was Fire Rod only. The third time I went in, because I died twice, I ran out of magic, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go and make the best of this, and I'll use the sword if I have to. And I got that Gibdo full magic drop, and I was like,
oh yeah, that was...
Oh, it's on.
Bit of a savior there. And then I think you finished him off with a hammer, didn't you?
I tried one time.
Or maybe that was Herfy.
Oh, I definitely didn't try the hammer on Mothula.
Okay, that was Veetorp round 2.
Yeah, round 2. I would have, and I think
Spike came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was fun. I've done that fight with a lot of different things, and I just, for some reason, he just kept camping and going into weird places in the first fight. In the second fight, I don't know. I almost left and came back later, but I thought, you know what? At this point, I put this much time, I better finish it. Because I hadn't checked the rest of the dungeon, I was still one item shy, and I'm like, if it's on him, I'm gonna want it. And then it wasn't.
Oh, and then that last chest was another key, as usual. So, Herfy, you went into Thieves Town, and I believe you death warped out of there after checking the beginning. And we have like a golden rule around here or something. Something about
that's my rule.
Something about finishing pendant dungeons when you start them.
I know, but
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I know. I just wasn't feeling confident with the equipment that I had. I'm pretty bad at the blind fight sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to die like 4 times, especially
that's
in the pendant dungeon.
Yeah. Did you have Master Sword by then, or did you get Master Sword immediately after that?
I think I got it after it. I death warped and went back out, and then I went on the world tour to Stumpy and then Hype Cave, and then I thought about checking Pyramid, but I was like, nah, I'll do that when I kill Aggro 1 anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna spoil a little bit here, but apparently I had 4 deaths.
Spoilers.
Look,
Veetorp had 7. But Hervey, I think 4 of those deaths were with a fairy, or there were also 4 deaths with a fairy. I think 3 or 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a lot of fairies.
Let's see. The other big point was as soon as you got the hook shot, you went up and did East Death Mountain, and then did Hera, got your mitts, did Dark World Death Mountain. Hervey, did you check T-Rock or no?
I didn't. I was just hoping that it would pay off.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe how happy I was that I saw Quake on there once I warped over.
Because we weren't sure when you were in Swamp Palace, because you were checking some chests, but not all of them. So I think you were like in this pseudo go mode mindset. You're like, I'm going to check a few. But then again, you might also have been looking for a sword.
Yeah, I was mainly looking for a sword and for the 3rd medallion, because if I had gotten that somewhere, I was going to be sure that I'm in go mode now. How about that red guard that decided to join me in the little flute number 5 warp, and didn't let me warp to the Dark World?
He's a very friendly guy. He just wanted hugs.
I feel like me and red guards aren't very great friends after the siege.
They're pretty quick.
The Usain Bolts, they're awful.
Yeah. But yeah, one thing that gave Hervey a huge advantage was as soon as he was done with Dark World Death Mountain, he saved and quit, went straight to Sanctuary, and immediately went to King's Tomb. So he had go mode as soon as he got the Mirror and Mire. You guys were both in Mire at the exact same time. Except Hervey had Master Sword and Bow, and you had Temper Sword.
I almost don't mind that that ended up being the case, because getting, like, the difference between Master Sword and Tempered Sword is kind of huge. Butter is a little bit different, but that, me being forced to search around a little probably helped me more. But yeah, wow,
we were wondering when you were going to make your way up to King's Tomb from Swamp Palace, because we were like, that's so far away. What is going to guide him there? And then you went and did Double Chested Fairy, where you got your Butter Sword. And then you did something really interesting. You went and saved the frog, got the chest, ditched the chest, and then went up and did North of Graveyard in King's Tomb. Was that just a whoops? I left the chest, or was that intended?
The thought was, I got mirror. I haven't checked any mirror spots, really. I checked the checkerboard cave. And I'm doing swamp, right? A mirror dungeon. And I'm like, I should probably go do... There's 3 things over where the... Because I also have gold... The Titan's Pit. So I should do those 3 things. The peg cave, the frog, and the chest. And I get over there and I'm like, all right, did the frog, did the pegs. I'm just going to grab the purple chest, walk it up north, and check that one last mirror spot. And then I'm like, oh wait, I can leave the chest over by the flute spot so I can flute back to it. And I got there and I mirrored and I'm like, why did I mirror in the first place? And 2, the chest just goes away. What am I thinking?
It was pretty hilarious. The chat reaction was great. They were like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was trying to do some interesting, like mix a few routings together, and no, they don't. I don't know. I was a little flustered. I honestly felt behind pretty much the entire time. Well, from the moment I found the Power Glove, when I had done literally every single possible thing that was available except for Eastern Palace.
Yeah. And that's the question about V26 is like, early Eastern, good or bad? Should I make the play? And then half the time it has a glove in it. A lot of the times it has a glove in it. But, so, yeah, the Trinex fight was a big hurdle for Herfy, which I don't blame him. Hammer strats on him is just horrible. I guess the next big question point I have to get to is, let's talk about that G-Tower routing.
Dude, that's the best G-Tower routing ever.
That's the stupidest. It was funny because, well, it wasn't stupid because I'm sure it works out a lot of times. This time it did. But because Herfy went right side and then straight to... He was actually going to go straight to Ice Armos, but he mirrored out on the falling bridge because he missed it.
Okay.
And then he went full left all the way to Ice Armos and found it at Bob's chest. And you did, what did you do? The first 2 chests on the right, and then full left to Rando Room, and then mirror out, and then full right to Ice Armos, Bob's chest. Which was funny, because I as soon as you entered Rando Room, I'm like, wait a minute, Veetorp told me about his routing. He's not going to do it, is he? And then I saw the mirror in your menu. I'm like, no, don't. And then he did.
Absolutely. You have to think about the amount of time you spend doing those warps. In the next room, you like doing 4 warps. When you could just hit 1 mirror and eventually get over there. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if you actually sat down and timed all that out, how it would work out.
No, not at all. It's completely...
Veetorp, you should do that. Are you just trying to coin? Are you just trying to coin a new stupid route?
Dude, it is my stupid route.
Okay. Everybody do the Veetorp next round.
There you go.
But yeah, that was a crazy race. I only wish that both of you guys could have won.
I was surprised because I felt behind the whole time. I'm like, where's the dot done? Where's the dot done? And then I dot done and I'm like, well, maybe I did something really good, or he double dipped Turtle Rock or something like that. And then the dot done from him, I'm like, wow, that had to have been close. Yeah. Dangerously close.
Yeah. I also have to admit, I soiled my pants a little in my Cold Stare fight.
Oh, the 1 heart challenge. It was great. It was impressive. You clutched it out.
Yeah, it was.
You had a fairy, right? And then you lost it, right?
I had a fairy and got revived because I died once, and then I was like, all right, I have nothing else, so if I die now, I am absolutely screwed.
Well, overall, fantastic race. What'd you guys think? You guys like this stuff? Was that fun? I said it earlier. Make sure to go check out some more of the secondary tournament races going on over at Randomizer Mania. and Randomizer Mania 2, and 3, and 4. We apparently have some races coming up at the top of the hour.
Ooh,
So
nice.
I don't know, are they actually going to be restreamed though? I don't have that information. Actually, I do. And they are going to be restreamed. So yeah, see you there. Congratulations to both these runners for putting on a great show. I'm sorry for completely taking over the interview. Tara, do you have any questions for our racers?
No.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for commentating, and everyone, make sure you follow both of those guys, Willard and Tyr, and I believe the dude. If was he doing?
Yes,
tracking?
he did a fantastic job on Tracker. Shout out.
Make sure you follow that guy as well. And HurfyDurfy's an amazing commentator, so follow him as well. Make sure you get them all around.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks for commentating, guys, and thanks to the dude for tracking. Thanks for Feasel. Thanks to Feasel for the restream, of course. And I hope it was at least entertaining.
Oh, it certainly was. Well, all right. With that, guys, we will be seeing you later. I don't know if we have anything going on this channel after this, but stay tuned. There's plenty more Randomizer to come for the rest of the year. Pretty much. Thank you guys so much for having me. This has been Willard J. Bradley.